What an incredible animal. When you first lay eyes on a glass frog, it is a moment you never forget. Imagine holding a tiny, vibrant green creature, no bigger than your thumbnail, perched delicately on a leaf. From the top, it looks like many other tree frogs, a splash of brilliant color against the lush green of its home. But the real magic happens when you look from underneath. Its belly skin is so thin and translucent that you can literally see right through it. It is like having a living, breathing window into the inner workings of an animal. A true marvel of the natural world that leaves you completely breathless and, full of wonder. This see-through quality is not just a cool party trick. It is a masterclass in camouflage and survival. Scientists call this feature translucency, and it is one of the most unique adaptations in the entire animal kingdom. Through that paper-thin skin on its underside, you can often make out the faint outline of its tiny heart beating, the intricate network of its digestive system, and even the small bones of its legs. This is not something you see every day, and it makes the glass frog a truly special subject for anyone fascinated by how animals have evolved to thrive in their environments. It is nature showing off its incredible creativity. Glass frogs are incredibly particular about where they live. They are true specialists of the neotropical rainforests, a world defined by constant moisture and towering trees. You will not find them in open fields or dry landscapes. Their survival is tied directly to the presence of clean, fast-flowing rivers and streams. They spend almost their entire lives in the vegetation that overhangs these waterways, a zone known as the riparian forest. This specific habitat provides everything they need: leaves for shelter and egg-laying, humidity to keep their skin moist, and the stream below for their tadpoles to complete their development. During the day, a glass frog is a master of stillness. It will press its body flat against the underside of a leaf, tucking its legs in tight to minimize its shadow. This behavior, combined with its green back and its translucent belly, is its primary defense. From a bird's perspective above, the frog's green back melts into the color of the leaf. From a fish or snake looking up from the stream below, the frog's see-through outline breaks up its shape against the bright, dappled light of the sky. It is an ingenious two-way camouflage system that makes them ghosts of the forest. As night falls, the forest comes alive with sound, and the glass frog adds its voice to the chorus. The males are the musicians of the family. They will often find a prime spot on a leaf edge and begin to sing, producing a series of high-pitched chirps or whistles. The life cycle of the glass frog is a fascinating story of parental care and perilous journeys. It all begins on a leaf, high above a rushing stream. After the male's call successfully attracts a female, she deposits a small clutch of gelatinous eggs onto the leaf. What happens next is truly remarkable. In many species, the male stays with the eggs, guarding them. He protects them from wasps and from spiders. He also keeps them moist by wetting them from his bladder. This dedication boosts the egg's chance at survival. After a couple of weeks, the magic moment arrives. The tiny tadpoles begin to wiggle and hatch. They do not hatch into a puddle. Instead, they wriggle out of the egg mass and drop, one by one, into the stream below. The plunge marks the start of the next stage. It is a dangerous leap from canopy to water. Down in the stream, the tadpoles face new threats. They must avoid fish, dragonfly nymphs, and other aquatic predators. They are powerful swimmers with muscular tails and streamlined bodies. For weeks or months, they live underwater, breathing through gills, feeding on algae and detritus among rocks. It is a race to develop before the dry season. Then the dramatic transformation begins. The tail shrinks. Gills are replaced by lungs. Tiny legs sprout. Slowly, they become miniature adults. From egg on a leaf, to tadpole in the stream, to tree-dwelling frog, the forest and river are connected. Despite their brilliant survival skills, glass frogs are facing an uncertain future. Their specialized habitat makes them incredibly vulnerable to changes in their environment. The single greatest threat they face is deforestation. When rainforests are cut down for agriculture, logging, urban expansion, the frogs lose their homes. The trees they rely on for shelter and breeding disappear. The streams they need for their tadpoles become exposed to the sun and choked with sediment. Pollution is another silent killer. The streams that are the nurseries for glass frog tadpoles are extremely sensitive. Runoff from farms can introduce pesticides, fertilizers, which can cause deformities or kill the developing tadpoles outright. Mining operations can release heavy metals, toxic chemicals, poisoning the entire aquatic ecosystem. Because their skin is so permeable, adult frogs, tadpoles are like sponges, absorbing any pollutants in their environment. On top of all this, global climate change poses a massive threat. Changing weather patterns can lead to more severe droughts, unpredictable rainfall, disrupting the delicate balance of the rainforest. A prolonged dry spell can cause streams to dry up, wiping out an entire generation of tadpoles. Rising temperatures can also favor the spread of deadly diseases, like the chytrid fungus, which has devastated amphibian populations around the world. These tiny, see-through frogs are like canaries in a coal mine for the health of the planet. Their struggle is a clear warning sign for all of us. But there is still hope, and we can all be part of the solution. The most important action is to support the protection of rainforests. This can be done by supporting conservation organizations that work on the ground to create protected areas, work with local communities. At home, we can make conscious choices, like purchasing products from companies committed to sustainability, avoiding those linked to deforestation. Even simple actions, like reducing our water use, properly disposing of chemicals to keep our local waterways clean, contribute to a healthier planet for all creatures, big and small. These amazing glass frogs are a reminder of the beautiful, fragile life we stand to lose, to watch, to care, and to act before it is too late.